I gotta change some stuff. Alrighty. Oh, do you know something? I went and forgot the friggin' beer. I'll wait a few minutes. What the hell's that? Is that like a dead pig? Oh, it's my cursor. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the beer. Right, yeah. I just had to grab this bit. I figured last time I forgot it, and I kept saying to myself, don't forget it this time. And I still forgot it. Okay, so we're going to watch a Nuke's Top 10. This is called Real Ghosts Caught on Camera. And it's an oldie. It's about 2 years old now. I figured, you know, some respect. Won't put his new stuff up yet or anything like that. So, yeah, let's watch a ghost reaction video because... Oh, ghosties, eh? Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. I've just got out of the shower and I'm wearing my shower top. Right, let's dive in, shall we? Don't forget to go over and subscribe to Nuke's Top 10 and like his videos because he is absolutely one of the best in this kind of realm.
It felt like something was around my, like someone's hands were around my neck.
Sorry about that, love. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Nuke's Top 5. The creepy hand, though. That's creepy, right?
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera in haunted houses. Uninvited house guest.
What is it? Is it real? And what is it doing there? Alan Campbell went to the home to see for himself.
Joshua Higgins and Heather Bruff claim that their Highland, Michigan home is haunted. They say that they've heard unexplained footsteps up and down the stairs.
They got one of those Amityville flipping roofs. Is that, unless that wasn't their house, of course, but...
And even an angry male voice screaming and laughing in the night. But the
male voice screaming and laughing in the night? Imagine that. No way. That would literally creep the hell out of me.
Couple who live in the house with their 15-month-old daughter say that the frightening occurrences don't stop there.
I mean, there was even a morning that I woke up and I had felt like something was around my, like someone's hands were around my neck.
One night, Heather catches a glimpse of something absolutely terrifying on her daughter's nanny cam.
Oh, no. What's that? What's that? Did you see it? Wow, it's like
Heather
the baby
immediately
as well.
runs upstairs.
I freaked out. I stopped what I was doing and I ran upstairs and I grabbed my daughter.
She was horrified to find that her daughter had several mysterious scratches across her face.
Heather says this so-called ghost scratched her daughter Lily and attacked her too.
It scared.
What an arsehole ghost. Am I allowed to say that? Am I going to get demonetized now? Wow, what can I say? That's a little aggressive from a ghost, isn't it? What the hell's a ghost trying to do?
Us that it could do something else.
The couple plans to move out of the house as soon as they can afford it.
Oh, no, you got to scratch the ghost back now.
For now, they are sleeping in the same room with baby Lily every night.
Oh, that's creepy.
A tale from the crypt.
Right, you see, like, Oh, if we were going to go and, work out if this was faked or not, there's not enough information, obviously, in these little clips, unless we watch the whole thing. And, you could easily fake anything, like I said. But that looked quite genuine, didn't it? But I don't know why they would still be there talking about it. They looked like they were in the house going, yeah, I woke up strangled. My kid's, my baby's got a scratch across his face, a couple of scratches, screaming and laughter by a male voice and all that. I mean, I'd be saying that from the other side of the planet. I'd be going, yeah, that we lived in a house. It was in the UK. My Aussie friends here, down under, took me in. No, I don't think I don't know. What's worse, ghosts or spiders? I have arachnophobia, and spiders are just... Ugh.
Now, this next video is not technically a haunted house, but maybe something a bit spookier. A haunted cemetery crypt.
Did I say Facebook?
The poster of this video says that he was walking through the hallway of a mausoleum in a Mexico cemetery late in the afternoon when he happened upon another strange visitor near the tombs.
Y bueno, pues es un panteón relativamente nuevo, tiene alrededor de 30 años funcionando. Sí se ve algo tenebroso, pero pues supongo que...
You hear like someone crying.
Así son todos los... ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué es eso?
Hey dude, what are you talking? Why are you talking to someone crying? Go sort it out.
Es un niño. Niño. Niño, ¿quién eres? Niño. ¿Qué diablos hace aquí un niño? ¿Quién eres, niño? ¿Qué pedo? Niño. Manche. Oh, man.
Wait, so he clearly said, "Oh, mama." He didn't say the F word, right? I don't know. Can I go quickly back a little bit there? The kid turns, looks back, and he's like, "Oh, mama." And it still could be a kid. I don't get it. It's that could be a kid down there crying.
Oh, man.
See, he doesn't swear he didn't say F, no. Right? The only thing that would make this funnier is if the Benny Hill music was playing when he ran like that.
Ya no hay nadie. ¿Qué diablos fue eso?
Is he going back
yo
again?
Lo vi. Nadie me lo contó, yo lo vi.
See, like, definitely a translation issue there a little bit.
No mames.
See, he said, "Oh, mammy." I'm pretty sure "oh, mammy" is not what the F there. It's he said what the mummy, or I don't know what he said. It didn't seem right though.
¿Quién está?
See, he said "yeah," didn't he? He said like what the. It is kind of like what the hell, but still, it's.
¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? ¿Qué tranza? Descansa en paz.
Ooh,
Now, there's something else that's very bizarre in this video that you might not have spotted the first time through.
Oh, Nuke, I never spot them, dude. You're making a mockery of me now. I never ever spot these things. I just let my cat in, and if it's using a litter tray. How furious would that be? You've been out all day, and then you come in to do a poop. Don't do that, cat.
Through. Watch as the guy filming approaches the area where the young boy had been standing. Did you see it?
Yeah. Someone in the window to the right, yeah. That's probably where he dipped.
The face of what looks like a boy peers from inside a sealed crypt with no door.
Oh, it's sealed crypt?
What do you think?
Well, maybe it's not so sealed
Is this
then,
a
right?
ghost caught on camera in a haunted cemetery crypt? Or simply a well-edited hoax?
Oh, it's definitely creepy. It's not sort of
You
like I don't know. I think I probably would have
Disappearing
turned.
act.
Just don't go on your
The
own.
person who uploaded this video claimed that every morning he would awaken to find a particular door in his house open, even though he had closed it tight the night before. Then one day, while walking through his house, he was shocked to see what could only be described as a face staring back at him from behind the door.
No. Is this just... Did he just get this clip from... Is this actually what he saw? Because if I saw that... Yeah. I mean, that's scary just to look at.
The door's glass.
Let alone being on the
He set up his camera to...
Imagine being there. Come on. Just imagine seeing that. Like, just imagine just opening the curtain or, you know, just going up to your door and just seeing that looking back at you.
Record and captured this scary video.
Alright, the quality is quite low. He's recording it on a flipping potato. I mean, he's got the potato cam out. I say potato, but the lighting's really low and it's probably a very small lens. What the? So is that every time he shuts that door, something's staring right back? Let me have a look. Yeah, like you can. It's like you can see a face there, right? And then he opens it, and there's nothing there. No, that is just... Nah, you see, that would... I'd be farting so much. I'd be holding my hand at my cheeks. What? Is that his kid crying? Because it just went Silent Hill a little, didn't it? Just like it went PT or something. That's got to be his
The video
kid,
poster
right?
says that the sound of the crying child could not be heard when he recorded the video. That he only heard the cries after playing the video back.
You're kidding.
In the comments, some of our...
No, that's got to be fake, right? I'm going to call fake on that. That's just... Do you know what I mean? When I have a face like peering through the window and then it's not, and then it is, and then it's not, and then suddenly there's a baby crying and all that. That's kind of like... It's like horror movie material.
argue that since there are doors in the small entryway, the video could be faked by someone simply slipping back into another room and hiding when the door is opened.
It's more like post, isn't it? Effects, probably.
However, that person would have to be pretty fast since the face disappears almost instantaneously. If the video is a hoax, it would be more likely that it's...
It could be something that when he oh my God, why did I pause it there? Oh. When he opens the door, it pulls upwards, you know, really quick, like real fast. And so it disappears. And then when he shuts the door, it comes back down again and quite slowly. Hence the reason why it looks like it's moving up, because it does look like it's moving up to the door closer, right?
It's done with some crafty video effects work.
I don't know, but I tell you something.
What do you think?
That's
Is this a ghost?
That's me being a ghost investigator one day and seeing that and then quitting the next. That's the truth.
Playing peekaboo or just a hoax? The Porto Montt haunting. Now, many people are familiar with the infamous Enfield haunting.
I knew that before the
movie
Conjuring.
The Conjuring 2.
Because it's quite a famous
Enfield
story in the
Haunted
UK
House
if you're into
originally
ghosts.
gained notoriety not only because of the paranormal events that took place inside the house,
I thought it was fake,
but also because the haunting was
but the more I look
verified
into
by
it, it's a bit hard
multiple
to
independent
fake it out now.
sources. The witnesses even included the local police.
They were even more baffled when 2 of their beat constables
Enfield
reported seeing an
haunting at the Arsenal football ground
armchair levitate across the Hodgsons' living room.
in London.
It came off the floor, or nearly a half inch.
Look at those mutton chops, man. He's like looking at the camera going, they're looking at my mutton chops. Yeah, Jack the Ripper's got nothing on me. Jekyll and Hyde? Nah, look at this. My mutton chops are the best. This is really like 80s or something, isn't it?
I should say.
70s.
And I saw it slide off to the right.
Possibly.
About 3.5 to 4 feet before it came to rest.
Because like the Enfield ghost thing is all kind of like their kind of demeanour, the decor and all that was 70s, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
Well, there's actually another lesser-known haunting that has even more independent verification than the
But there was one that Peter Down, whatever his name was, Peter, famous ghost guy in the UK, wrote quite a few books. Peter Downing? I can't remember his name. He mentioned a really famous ghost story once that no one ever talks about. I would love to dig out that book of mine and try to find that, because it made him a believer, let's put it that way.
Enfield haunting. That's the haunting of this small house in Portimont, Chile. The residents of this home...
So you go from London to Chile. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, they're not really heard of this one that much in London.
...home said that they heard the strange voice of a woman screaming in the night, telling them to get out. Soon after, the bizarre transparent image of a woman began to appear in their home videos and photographs. But the story gets even weirder.
Is that a real
A
photo?
local priest was called to the home to bless the house. Allegedly, this is video footage from the priest's visit.
Oh, I'm getting really spooked now. The cat's kind of spooking me out. Hey, Mickey, you're a dog. Scare the cats off. Jeez.
¡Oh, cuidado! ¡Cuidado! ¡Ah! ¡Puto el mueble! ¡Me rozó! ¿Lo botó?
I don't know why. I just imagine the priest being there, like, you know, you don't see him in this clip and all that. And then that crap happens, and the owner of the house is just going absolutely nuts now. He's the priest. What you need is Constantine. I've watched the movie. He's good. The documentary, sorry.
But the bizarre paranormal encounters at the Portimont house didn't stop there. Late one night, the Chilean police were called to the home. The family claimed that the evil spirit in the house was, quote, lifting objects and starting small fires.
He was lifting. He was getting buff.
Around the house. When the police arrived, they were shocked to find that the story was 100% true.
I've actually heard this story, yeah. I've looked this one up before, actually. It's just coming back to me.
Igualmente cuando iba saliendo yo mismo de la puerta, un cuchillo color negro de aproximadamente unos 15 centímetros pasó rozándome la espalda y gracias a Dios tenía el chaleco antibalas.
Fortunately, he was wearing a bulletproof vest with a big 6-inch black knife like was thrown at his back. Holy. It's really weird. How is it? It's weird how these spirits react to a exorcism of the house or whatever, or the cleansing of the house. Sorry, that I just kind of should explain myself a little bit there. I don't really believe in it that much, you know. I don't believe how it could work because it's yeah, it's a bit weird. I think it works because if ghosts are the dead, then that person may believe in God, or may be aware of times where Catholicism or Christianity or Islamic or Jewish Judaism was really strong. Chile, I'd probably say Catholicism, and you know, they're a bit fearful of it still in the afterlife. You know, that's the only reason I think that it would work, because I don't think it will work I just don't think God cares enough, and I don't think Jesus does neither. I think he cares, but not this. This is just a petty ghost in their minds, and it's just probably just throwing things around. It's probably not even causing that much of a problem. I mean, like, people are getting killed and stabbed, murdered. Bigger problems in the world, I would think. I'm trying to justify what I just said there so I don't get lynched. Yeah.
Personal de bomberos todavía no se ha hecho presente en el lugar.
Personal de bomberos no ha concurrido al lugar. Tenemos controlada la situación nosotros, hay baldes con agua, igualmente mangueras, pero tenemos todo controlado aquí. Además, haciendo presencia, pero...
Hold on, let's go back. We have controlled the situation on our own. We have buckets and hoses. We have everything under control here. That's what it was like, yeah, Father, put down those rosary beads and that holy water. We bought buckets and hoses. Okay?
Tenemos todo controlado aquí.
They're talking about fire, right? They got to be talking about fire and mist, right?
Personal de bomberos todavía no se ha hecho.
Una parte del interior del domicilio.
Okay, yeah, they're talking about fire. That wasn't reading it. Okay, my bad. Still, that's funny.
Controlado aquí. Además, haciendo presencia para evitar un mal mayor.
So this ghost wasn't really happy at all, man. It was like you probably need to talk to her a bit more and work out what's going on.
Han sacado sus enseres, ¿no es cierto?, para evitar algún tipo de propagación, como bien menciona, pues el fuego, ¿no es cierto?, que se ha estado produciendo.
Bueno, como usted pudo apreciar, hay algunos colchones que están quemados, como asimismo especies quebradas en su totalidad, como lámparas que cayeron desde el techo.
One of the policemen who was filming outside even caught actual video of what appears to be something flying across the room inside the house.
Procedimiento de rigor, ¿no es cierto?, para tomar obviamente lo que son fotografías, evidencia, ¿no es cierto?, de esta casa, fotografías, evidencia, ¿no es cierto?
Did you see it?
De esta casa.
Now, when he says flying across the room, that could be something chucked by the ghost, not necessarily the ghost, but that looks a lot like, I'm not saying it's demons, but it's 100% demons. I mean, you can't fake that, really, can you? If there's fire team there, there's police there with hoses and buckets. There's the family there. There's the priest somewhere there, or the father, or whatever. And that's all happening whilst they're spectating. They're all seeing it happen, and they've all gone from being extremely skeptical to full-on believers of the supernatural. They're all calling the Winchester brothers right now.
The family was removed from the residence for the night, but still live there to this day.
For the night.
So, what do you think? Is the Portamont haunted house all just an elaborate hoax, one actually perpetrated by not only the family, but local clergy and even the police? Or is this actual proof that ghosts and haunted houses really do exist? You decide. Onlooker.
All right. Now, how that was faked. It just wasn't, was it, really? Come on. It probably was more likely not faked. It could have just been mass hysteria. But, things were flying across the room. The house was set on fire by lamps falling or something. Obviously, they're all decent enough not to have an asbestos house. So it kind of set on fire. Yeah, that's super creepy. I would not 100% say that was fake from what I just saw there. Right, that's a tough one. That's probably one of the best ones I've seen.
YouTuber Death God 2022
You know,
says
Cat,
that
you're
he's
creepy.
not a believer in the
This is a
supernatural.
different cat, by the way.
But after his family moved into their new house, they all began to experience strange things. One night he was
in
watching
30
his two
minutes,
daughters on their baby
you'll get
monitor,
fed.
and he saw this.
I'm not going to let you out now. It's like 10. My God. What is that? It's like behind a child gate. Is that a child gate? Because I mean, obviously that's a child gate, but sometimes we used to use the child gates for the children, and then when the children were older, we used them for the dogs as well. And what else do we use them for? There was something we used it for. Yeah, the dogs, because we now and then look after other people's dogs, and we had a dog called Coda, and it loved chasing our cats. So sometimes we would put the gate up to stop it from getting upstairs to the cats. So the cats had somewhere to run off, basically, and feel safe. Well, there's a kid on the other side. And there it is again, right? So it's got to be some sort of optical illusion of some sort, right? That we just don't notice.
It almost looks like the blurry image of another small child peering
yeah.
over the child gate and watching his daughters play.
But when you said almost, I think you got it a nail on the head there, because I think it's an
But
optical
when he
illusion.
goes to check, there's nothing there. Is this a creepy child ghost caught on camera, or just a trick of the infrared light? And if so,
it's a trick of the
just
infrared
what
light.
is the
69,
light picking up?
It's room
Let me
temperature.
know what you think down in the comments.
69.
Thanks for
Fahrenheit.
watching. If you'd like to suggest a video for
It's
inclusion in a
about
top 5
21
list, go to
Celsius, right?
facebook.com/nukestop5 and hit the send message button. You can also follow
Go
me on
check out
Twitter
Nuke's
at
Top 5. It's
Nukes Top 5.
fantastic. Go subscribe to him. That's brilliant. I think we should just drop another one straight in. Right? So we're going to watch the second one here. This one's called Top 5 Scary Ghost
Top
Videos
5
That Will Flip
Ghosts
You Wig. We've seen
caught
this
on
one.
camera.
Have we?
Light and shadow. The Haunted Side Paranormal Investigation Team goes to investigate the allegedly haunted Old Nevada State Prison. The prison was built in 1862 and is the oldest prison in the
Australia.
Western United States.
No. Actually,
it was
I don't
also
know.
the
I don't
site
think I
of
have
the
seen this one.
world's very first gas chamber. The prison was closed in
really?
2012, but over its 150-year history, it housed.
I might have seen that one. Definitely going to stick another one on.
I felt like something was around my,
this
like
stuff,
someone's
man, on the
hands were
side of
around my neck.
For inclusion in a top 5 list, go to Facebook.
I bet you're wondering, how have I got all those analytics on the side? All right, let's try this one here. Five ghosts caught on camera by ghost hunters. Let's go.
Are you sort of freaked out by that? Because I'm like, really?
Ghost hunters.
Jesus.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can you cats stop walking around a little bit? I'm already crapping myself watching these videos.
Thing in the crypt.
We've got 2 cats in here now. No, 3
Ghost
cats in
hunting
here now.
YouTuber
2 dogs.
Franco TV conducted a paranormal investigation
quiet, though.
inside an allegedly haunted graveyard.
Allegedly
In the video, Frank
haunted.
stays
I think
so
all
late that
graveyards
he
are haunted,
actually
to be
ends
fair.
up getting accidentally locked inside the creepy cemetery by the groundskeeper.
I'm stuck in Jacksonville.
You could fit through that. I mean, I couldn't, but you could probably.
That's the way out.
As it gets darker, he begins to hear bizarre noises from somewhere among
I mean,
the graves.
climb, man. That's why we got like
Alright,
the ability
guys,
to climb.
so
That's
right
why
now-
we like got
I'm still in this
primate
graveyard.
genes.
Oh, give me a
Hello,
freaking
Patel.
break. You gotta be kidding me.
Welcome to the video. We're watching some Luke's top 5 scary videos.
That is freaking spooky.
And I've already seen one and I'm starting to get a little bit edgy.
I'm trying to find
but
it.
lucky enough, I'm drinking some beer as well at the same time, so
look at the size of this thing.
that's good. Okay, right, so the music box, what's that about?
Hello?
And it just stops.
Then Frank catches something very bizarre on camera.
That's good. I'm not stealing his content at all. I'm just doing a reaction video of it, I swear.
I am heading towards...
Plus, these are really, really old videos of his as well.
The mausoleum area, which is right in front of me somewhere, right around there. And I'm going to take you guys to check this area out one more time. Then I'm going to try to see if I can head out of here because I'm pretty far from the car. All right, let me try this. There we go. All right. There they are right there. What is it?
What's that?
What the is that?
I've got two screens.
Like
They're on both
thing.
screens right now. One screen's got a different sort of chroma compared to the other. What is that? It's like it's peering around the corner.
Oh my god.
It's the groundskeeper that locked him in. Hello, I locked you in. Now it's time for some fun.
Oh my god, that was so fucking creepy. I want to make sure I have a place to run. I'm gonna see if I can catch what it was.
He doesn't seem scared enough to see something peer around the corner.
Oh my god.
He also seems like he's on his own, right? Nah, you'd definitely be bucketing her. If that peered around the corner, I'd be like, I don't think the gates could stop me from running.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so f***ing spooky. And it's not even there no more. Of course it's not even there no more.
He could have dived into one of those chambers.
What I just saw.
One of those
Frank
chambers.
says that
If I go back, right, can you see like this chamber closest? It's almost like it's got something there that's supposed to cover it, but it hasn't. So you can move it out of the way. Someone could easily duck into it and then close it a little bit again. And he didn't check it, so someone could be hidden in there. I'm just saying if it's a fake. And if he's got balls of steel, then I'd understand.
What I just saw.
Frank says that as he approached the mausoleum door, his flashlight battery, which previously was...
I mean, if you were on your own in that graveyard and you saw that, would you be brave enough to go in there? You might think you would be, but...
fully charged, suddenly began
I don't
to
think
die.
I would be. I think I'd be
This is what
running
caused
the
the
opposite
strange
direction.
off and on illumination that we see in the video.
They are right there.
Yeah, shivering. I'm nearly shivering. And I'm watching it. I'm not there.
It's like a black thing.
It's like it's got this really, really white face as well, right? Like it's one eye. It's like looking one eye like it's a cryptoid almost like as well. I don't know what kind of cryptoid djinn maybe. I don't know.
I have no freaking idea what that was. I want to relook. I want to get back to the car. I got goosebumps and chills. Jesus Christ.
Again, what is with the music, right? Yeah.
No.
That's what a music box is. It's got them tuned to different sounds when they're clinging. His balls of steel is like
Frank decides to
like
just
a music
get out
box.
of there.
He thinks it's in a music
After
box,
a
but
few
it's his
frantic
balls of
phone
steel.
calls, he manages to contact the cemetery groundskeeper, who comes to let him out. So did Frank catch a ghost on camera in a haunted cemetery?
I don't know about that.
Is it all just a hoax?
That's
You
just...
decide. By the way, be sure to check out
For
this
someone
video
that's
and Frank's other
spent
creepy ghost hunt
many years
videos
going to
over
the
on
most
his channel
scariest
at
places in the whole of the
TV.
United Kingdom. I've never seen anything like that.
Your name.
And that's
One
what
of
we
the most
went
popular
for.
ghost hunting series on YouTube is BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Saying that though, if I did
In
see
one
that, I would have
episode,
ran the other
hosts
direction
Shane
and
and
I would have
Ryan
been questioning what I've
investigate the
seen.
Waverly Hills Sanatorium, which is believed to be one of the most haunted locations in the entire world. The ghost of a little boy named Timmy is said to be particularly active on the hospital's 3rd floor. They say that Timmy loves to play with blue rubber balls. Why the ball has to be blue,
South Africa,
I'm
yeah.
not sure, but many visitors claim that when a blue ball is placed on the floor, Timmy will move it.
Take your
I've worked
time.
with loads of people
Whatever
from
energy
South
you need
Africa
to save
in
up
the
to
UK,
move
by the way.
it, you just take your time.
Normally get kicked
Move
out.
it for me. Thank you.
Well, that's good. Someone's watching, at least.
That's a good job, Tim.
A lot of people will watch this afterwards, no doubt.
While
but
investigating,
normally
Ryan
I do
decides
virtual
to
reality
conduct an
stuff, but
experiment
now
to
and then
see
I
if he
like,
can
you know,
contact the ghost of little Timmy.
I love
Now,
supernatural
when
stuff
watching
as
this
well.
creepy
to be
clip,
fair.
it's very important
Especially
to remember
ghosts.
that
Ghosts
the guy throwing the
scare
ball
me
is
a
named
lot.
Ryan.
I can watch a TV show, a horror movie of people getting sliced and diced and not get the slightest bit scared at all. I can watch things like Halloween, Jason, Friday the 13th, all those kind of stuff, and not get scared at all. But a ghost movie gets me every time.
You'll see
gets
why.
me every time.
Timmy,
Love it.
I'm very scared, but if you
Conjuring
could throw
movies,
this
for
ball
instance,
back,
love 'em.
I won't be as scared.
Oh my God, that's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
All right, Timmy, I'm throwing the ball down. You ready?
Timmy's going to throw that
All
back in your
right.
face, I reckon. It's the most haunted place in the world.
Dude, there's like...
Oh, thank God. I think we're good.
It bounced a few extra times, though. Did you hear that?
Do you think it bounced? I thought it bounced a couple extra times, but I thought it was just my mind playing tricks on me.
It sounded like it stopped and then it bounced a little more.
Like a second scream, the chroma on his face is like weird.
Oh my God. No. Dude, there's like...
I don't know if that means
That's
ghost,
plucking at straws.
but-
Nah, that's plucking at straws.
Let's walk down there and find the ball.
That's the most serious I've ever seen you. Let's walk down there and find the ball.
All right, Timmy, we're coming to get the ball. I don't know where it went.
Timmy's not down. Timmy's not down there. He's down the well.
Oh,
He's
there it is.
always down the well.
No way. Oh no! Oh no!
Ryan, the ball
No,
bounced.
no, the ball stopped here. How the is that possible?
The ball stopped right here.
How is that possible? Oh no!
How do you guys know the ball stopped there? You didn't look like you looked that far.
Ryan, they know.
Shut up, dude. You know this is weird. Shut up.
Inexplicably, the ball bounces down the hallway and then rolls into one of the rooms, stopping right beside some random graffiti that just happens to display Ryan's name. Ryan says that before throwing the ball, he hadn't seen the graffiti or even been inside.
Ryan's not exactly, you know what I mean? He's not exactly the only person in the world with that name.
That particular room.
Ball came right into the...
Maybe he advertised it. Maybe this is a famous, ghost hunter or whatever, and he's advertised it that he was going there.
This hallway.
I don't know what the odds are, Timmy, that my ball would land right next to my name down there that I didn't know existed.
So could this just be random chance? Did a ghost move the ball?
Yeah, I do know. I've been watching Casper Sight lately, and he's hilarious. Like, he's brilliant. He's actually shot up. He's gone from, I don't know, he didn't have much subs at all, and then he went, and now he's like 160,000 or something, isn't he? Amazing. Casper Sight's doing absolutely amazing, I have to say.
Or did BuzzFeed Unsolved just fake the whole bizarre occurrence? You decide. Just around the corner.
I don't mind reaction videos from people. I tend to watch them from all around the world. I do kind of, enjoy watching people's reactions on videos, even if they're just bland sometimes, or if they're hilariously funny, like Casper Sight. Yeah, definitely like watching it. Like I watched 2 Americans today just watching Oasis videos, for instance. I know he's blowing up, isn't he? Casper Sight is literally blowing up.
Gypsy Paranormal is a group that does ghost hunting and urban...
But to be fair, he is really funny, so he deserves to blow up.
exploration around northern Wales. On this occasion, the group was conducting a paranormal investigation of an old steel fabrication factory.
And the quality of his videos are really, really good.
Workers had reported odd encounters around the factory, including unexplained whistles.
Like, I'm just using a webcam right now, and he's actually using a proper, Sony flipping S7 Plus, whatever, I don't
Shadow
know. It's,
figures,
really good.
And even a case of a full-body ghostly apparition. The following video was caught by Mark Jones during the investigation by Gypsy Paranormal.
I wonder where Casper Sight's actually from, though, because he sounds not far from where I am. So I was wondering, like Leicester, maybe, or something. I don't know. Be interesting if we could go on a ghost hunt together or something like that, because that would probably be the funniest thing ever. Yeah, hopefully I will get there. I hope to, you know.
Mark says that he didn't even notice the dark figure until he viewed his video back later.
Yeah, and if you could see,
says
there's
that his
nowhere for
ghost
it to go,
hunting team
right?
entered
It's
the
just going
locked
to hit the wall.
factory with the only key, and there is no other exit. He can't explain the figure or the sounds that he caught on camera.
That's very weird. Very
Brushy
bizarre.
Mountain. On the YouTube channel, the G-Team Paranormal Investigators, Patty Adams leads a ghost hunting team that checks out supposedly haunted buildings and locations.
I had a bit of a scare yesterday, actually. I was walking the dogs, and I heard another dog screaming its head off, and it was this sound I've never heard before in my whole life. The dog sounded like it was dying or something. And we darted towards it. It was quite far down the street, to be honest, so it's amazing how far I could hear it from. And I was shouting at these people, and it looked like they were beating the crap out of this dog, but I couldn't see them because they were in the house. I had to call the police and everything. It was a horrible situation. I don't think I want to hear that sound ever again, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I love my dogs. So yeah, cruelty like that was just not something I want to know about.
They investigate the
But that was
abandoned
a rough
Brushy
area.
Mountain Prison in northern Tennessee.
So me shouting at the
Brushy
door
Mountain
and like,
Prison is infamous because when it was opened in 1896,
Could've-
it served as a
I could've
forced
got
labor
stabbed.
camp for prison inmates. Prisoners were required to work in extremely dangerous conditions in the Brushy Mountain coal
look at that old
mines.
prison uniforms.
And if they didn't meet their daily work quota, they were beaten by prison guards. With a dark history like that, it's not surprising that Brushy Mountain
Yeah, no
Prison
worries, dude. Thank you
is
for dropping in,
considered to
though.
be a
Like,
hotbed
subscribe
for
or
paranormal
like the video or
activity.
something. That'd be fantastic, at least.
During the paranormal
but thanks for
investigation
dropping
of
in.
the
I
prison,
mean, it's
Patty
great that
enters a
someone
room
came
where
in and had a
deceased
little chit
prisoners
chat with
were
me.
processed for
I
burial.
appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
In this particular
Sleep
room,
well, huh?
caretakers say that they often
mean,
hear what sounds like men
know,
working and
hopefully no
carrying on
ghosts.
conversations, even though no one else is in the building. There have also allegedly been multiple sightings of strange apparitions and shadow beings. Patty and her friend Stacy
It's actually
immediately
17
begin to
past
hear
10 here.
bizarre noises.
Whoa. I just heard a voice.
It's your
Hello?
voice. It's your friend's voice.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thanks, dude.
Who's
Very
with
much
us?
appreciate it.
What's your name? Oh my god, do you hear all that? What's that? Okay, there's movement in here somewhere.
And then Patty captures this scary footage in the window of
Nah.
one of the back rooms.
No.
Hello, who's here?
I'm actually getting really freaked out now. Really getting freaked out now. Oh my god, no. That's crazy frightening. Dude, there's probably someone there.
I keep hearing but listen.
Nah, that's just... Alright, yeah, see
Stacey,
you
I
later,
think I
mate.
just
Take
seen
it
something
easy.
by that
Thank you for
window
dropping
over
in,
there.
Patel.
Right there.
I should extend that so I don't just see your flipping second part of your name. See the whole of your name.
I'm not sure. It does look like something's up there. I'm not sure.
Don't know why that's doing
I
that.
saw something. What the hell? What is it?
Thanks for dropping in.
Then, out of nowhere,
No.
Oh my god. Did you just freaking hear that?
It's really
Patty and
weird that
Stacey
people do
have
that,
heard
right?
enough.
But they have to ask, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Who's the bloody heard it?
decide to just leave the area. So what do you think G-Team Paranormal caught on camera? Is this the ghost of an angry former prison inmate?
I mean, it could easily be
Let
faked,
me know
but
what you think. By the way, you can check out Patty's full investigation of Brushy Mountain Prison over on her channel,
Scary
the
stuff.
D-Team Paranormal Investigators.
It's all coming from this area down here. What the hell?
A terrifying tour.
Did she turn around? The door was open. She couldn't retreat.
This next video is especially unique because it doesn't involve your typical...
Hold on. Wait. Go back. A terrifying tour.
What the hell?
A terrifying tour.
So this is number 1.
This next video is especially unique.
Which is good, because I don't know if I can handle anymore.
Because it doesn't involve your typical group of ghost hunters. This
Plus
video was taken by Adelaide's Haunted Horizons Ghost Tours.
And I haven't taken out the rubbish.
This tour group is exploring the supposedly haunted Calum Town Church in South Australia.
What's that called?
The people that you see in this video are all random tour participants, not paranormal researchers. They have no reason to fake their reactions. So, first the tour group's camera and light batteries begin to drain mysteriously.
And why is the infrared light not?
That seems to be quite common, doesn't it? In especially YouTube videos. I don't know if I remember my torches or my cameras draining unexpectedly in any of the stuff I did, but it seems to be very common in the videos I've been watching.
Can you just put your torch off for a second?
Maybe the difference between alkaline and lithium.
That as well was running when I was in here. And that one there's not running either.
The big infrared lights just stop.
The one on the camera isn't running.
And very strange things begin to happen to the tour participants.
Yeah, I think we can get it.
Oh, have I seen this?
I guarantee it's going to happen tonight.
They start getting touched, right?
Oh, what? He just let down his chair. It felt like something sat on the chair and it vibrated, and then it felt like something went like that. Oh, okay. And moving. I'm not sitting back there.
So that was that night. Then.
Believe it or not, I've actually gone on ghost tours. Actually, I've only gone on one ghost tour, and that was a Derby ghost tour with Richard. He's the historian guy that was in Most Haunted later on, that owns the Derby Jail in Derby. We went with a ghost tour with him. Nothing happened. Derby Jail, though, nothing really happened there, but it was cool.
What?
They're still getting manhandled.
He's on his head! What is it?
Like something, seriously?
What?
That just felt like something just touched like my back.
Aaron hasn't moved from his spot. He can't reach on it. He's kind of creeps in like that.
It doesn't mean he couldn't have prodded you with something. Or
No, but you're not reacting or anything.
maybe he could have blown that direction.
She just got. What happened to you? Did you get touched?
Yeah, seriously, it felt like someone went like that on my leg. Like,
Shirts on a teddy bear where you got touched, love.
my back was rubbing it.
I didn't realise you could do that.
That's it, ghost. She showed us on the back. Gonna arrest you now, ghost.
Do you normally sit there as quietly as
No.
That's the thing, he's normally really
He's
loud.
got that.
Obnoxious.
Then it learnt a new trick, and this is the one that brought forward the new rule about if you don't feel right, if you get irritable.
Do you know when we actually went on that Derby ghost tour? All the clubbers were mocking us. And it was really weird. It was like, oh yeah, like normally we'd be clubbing right now. But we're actually completely and utterly sober, walking around, listening to the stories of ghosts in the Derby city centre, whilst all these revellers, completely drunk and, mocking us a little bit for it. And I'm like, what would I rather be doing right now? I don't know.
If you get angry, if you get anxious.
Especially as a female. Get mocked by, female revellers. I mean, another one's just got manhandled.
Wait, what's wrong?
Are you laughing?
He's crying.
He's crying.
No,
He's not crying. He comes back in a second.
And if you think maybe that guy was just a bit unstable or perhaps having a bad day, well, he's not the only tour member who has a very frightening experience.
She said she just feels sad. For Sarah. Yeah. Oh, Sarah. No, why'd you do that for Ryan?
That is something I have actually seen before on ghost hunts, where people's demeanor, you know, somebody's energy gets drained and they start feeling a little depressed, a little bit sad, you know, a little withdrawn, and sometimes just, you know, people can just break out in tears. I've seen that on many ghost hunts before in the past, so that's not something unusual for me. It's never ever happened to me. I've actually been fatigued so much, like I've been awake for 2 full straight days, like 48 hours or something, and I've you know, I felt really, really low and a little bit like that, but I've never ever felt drained. Never felt like it was getting sucked out of me. I just felt like you should after 48 hours being awake.
I'm sorry, Mr. You're making me sad. I'm gonna cry now.
Is it because you're scared and you need to go out, or do you just
No,
don't know?
She's
Yeah, you don't know why you're crying.
She's shaking. She's really shaking, like non-stop. Her legs.
The ghost tours person's like, I just want to get to the next bit and go home. You know, I'm missing for the pin my favourite TV show.
Legs are going crazy.
I knew he was here tonight. That's what I said to you out by the manor house. To stop tours completely.
That way, because people won't come back.
Because
What's going on?
it would spoil the game.
It's all about something touched me again.
Do you know, like, it's really weird. They could be getting touched by a ghost, or, you know, it's like when I watched the Arachnophobia movie, I'm constantly itching myself after that. You know, if I watch anything to do with spiders or bugs or insects, I just feel like they're crawling on my skin, you know, even though they're not, you know. It's just, and that could be what's going on here, realistically, the same sort of a phenomenon. Can't say that word. Phenomenon.
It was really cold. It's just like something just went across.
That was happening to me over there, but I was just ignoring it.
Well, you're going to have to take... Oh, you got a camera there?
Yeah.
I've never been touched neither. I don't think I've ever been on a ghost hunt where I felt like something's grabbed me or pushed me or... you know, I've been in rooms in complete pitch darkness before and just stood there because I've been told to for an hour or something. Because normally, sometimes if you go on a mass one where there's a lot of people, you know, they'll put you into different rooms, and normally you're always with a group. Somebody's always got a camera, someone's also got like an dictaphone or something like that, an audio catching device or something. And sometimes if you're lucky enough, the medium, they'll have a medium in there. And I've made jokes about the mediums quite a lot of times. But sometimes when there's not enough mediums, they'll actually record the mediums going from room to room whilst you're already in those rooms, and then they'll ask you if there's been any activity or something like that. And I've been in a room on my own before with a camera, and nothing's happened, nothing at all. And it's been very creepy as well. I mean, dolls, I hate dolls, and there's always dolls. There always has to be dolls in these museum type ones. You know, and where they've laid it out like a museum. You know, the great thing about ghost hunting as well is the red string or red rope, whatever. You know, when you're at the museum, you have to stay on one side of it. But when you're ghost hunting, you're allowed to actually go over it, as long as you don't touch any of the, you know, don't sit in the old chairs and whatnot. And that's fantastic. So it means that I could actually be right in the middle of the room here, past the red rope, and actually, you know, get a different view of every corner of the room and everything that's going on. Nothing touched me. Nothing moved. You know, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Yeah, I'm filming.
Okay, you're going to have to take over manually because it's happening too much. It's moving around.
I feel really cold right now.
She's like, I can't finish the story. You guys are constantly getting touched. Teenagers. Freaking hell. Teenagers.
I'm shivering. I'm shivering as well.
I have been shivering the whole time.
Yeah, she has been. I'm freezing cold. Are you alright, Sarah?
Well, when we did a Derby gel, it was really, really cold in there, and it was you know, I think somebody went like, oh, it's really, really cold in this jet. I'm like, it's freaking winter and there's no bloody heat. Of course it's cold.
When you were getting upset, was that just from fear or you just randomly wanted to cry?
Are you freezing? Your hand is shaking like crazy.
That's how I have been since I came in here.
His hand is shaking like crazy, right?
I felt sick and I felt sad when I was crying.
Well, we can either keep going or we can call it a quit.
No, I think this is sitting.
Is this what you come for?
Yeah, it's what we signed up for.
This is quite an active time in here.
Later in the video, in another area of the church, a tour member says he feels like he's been hit hard in the shoulder by some unseen force. Unfortunately, the camera only catches the audio of the event.
Oh, come on.
I can't see anything. There's no...
What? That's my shoulder. What?
I kind of feel like the tour person is actually feeling like a teacher, like in a school right now. She can't keep the kids into control.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it was not like you last time.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joshing.
That like shoved me forward. Did it? Yeah.
I heard the knock behind you.
He has a scratch on him.
Where's the still camera gone?
I don't know. It should be up the front. Where is the scratch?
On my shoulder. See this here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that hairy freaking hand. Jeez, I think we just found Bigfoot.
How well it shows up on this.
Oh,
Show Ryan that photo.
Yeah, that's going to be better than any of the
I'll just hold it down for a second.
That is a scratch.
Oh.
That's a deep
Are
scratch.
you sort of freaked out by that? Because I'm like really...
Jesus.
But in the end, no worries. All of the ghost tour participants made it out okay. So did this group experience something paranormal in the haunted Talem Town Church? Or was it just some form of bizarre group hysteria? Let me know what you think.
Well, I was counting it for hysteria. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But then he did get that scratch. Unless he calls that scratch to himself, should I say? Then yeah, we're still on hysteria. But I think that I don't know if he didn't. Then that was one hell of a cool night out for those teenagers, wasn't it? One hell of a roller coaster ride for them. They had a well of a time. I don't feel like I've had a well of a time just watching it, if I'm going to be honest. But anyway, yeah. If you're not already subscribed to Nuke's Top 5, please go and subscribe to Nuke's Top 5 and also like his videos because he is absolutely the best of the best, along with a lot of others that we will be watching. And that's my dogs. So